Yeah, no, these are really well thought out, man. It's awesome. Yo, thank you very much. Niash Shimon? Sorry if I absolutely butchered your name. Thank you very much for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, welcome. What were you guys doing? You were doing a little bit of painting as well? What's going on, Pasaran? Welcome. I am painting up a little rat. Welcome to the Neo Raiders. That's awesome. Were you guys playing games or were you doing a little bit of painting as well? Nice to meet you. I've been sneaking a look at you lately. Great technique. Hey, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. For those of you from Nia stream, I just went live. I'm gonna be here for like the next 7 hours. So welcome. You're more than happy to stay. You're more than welcome to stay. I'm painting up a miniature called Vizzik Skour. This is the Prophet of the Horned Rat from Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Now, I don't play the game. I just paint, which is considered a bit weird apparently, but I'm very happy with how this is going so far. I want to add some color variety to some of the details here, specifically the fur. So I want to add a little bit of, like all of the darker fur, I want to have like a fade, almost to like a blackish color, I think. So we'll do this relatively safely. I'll dilute it down a bunch. That way, hopefully we won't mess up anything too important. So I want to have a fade at the bottom of his beard. And then also for all of these like hanging parts, I want to make sure that we have a little bit more of a color variety in there because I feel like it's a little bit too boring. They have something similar as well in the official box art, where the bottom of the beard is a little bit darker. I'm wondering if I should use like a full black for it though. I wonder if like a full black is a little bit too much. Actually, it's the other way around. It's the top of the beard that's a little bit darker. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I will try and do the top of the beard or the bottom of the beard. What do you guys think? What would make more sense? A darker color towards the top of the beard or towards the bottom of the beard? I feel like the bottom makes more sense, no? You can kind of add a little bit of detail here and there, and I think I'll do like a brighter highlight all over it too. Look, can you make me breakfast? I want pancakes. Nope. Sorry. You can make yourself pancakes though. I'm more of a waffle person. No, I'm more of a pancake person. I make sick pancakes, dude. I don't want to flex or anything, but I don't want to flex, but I will flex. I make great pancakes. Protein pancakes? No, protein pancakes a bit overrated. Okay, well, we could do like a relatively light mix here. I'll do like a 2-to-1 with Lamia medium and then some Black Templar, which is going to create a very dark wash. I hope this is not too dark. Now we can brighten it back up. I'm thinking of, I think I'll add a little bit more Lamium. I think I want to be a bit careful here. We want it to almost be like a gray wash rather than a black wash, I guess. Maybe I should use a gray contrast instead? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's okay. So this will be relatively runny, but the idea is that it will settle more at the bottom here. Yeah, I think that's nice. What is this, dude? I got something on my shirt. think it was a piece of candy. I never eat candy, don't worry about it. I only eat healthy vegetables. Never any candy. I'm a vegetable only kind of guy. Every morning I wake up, first thing I eat, cabbage. Like a complete cabbage. Okay, so a little bit of darkness there in the beard. And I'll do something similar here too. On some of these drapey bits. There we go. Just in the long bits, you know, we want to add a little bit of color variety, because otherwise it's just so brown. I think that's nice. I don't know how noticeable the difference is on stream, but it's a little bit of a color mess, or a color mix there. That's a slight bit different. We'll do the same as well on some of the longer fur here on the back. Anywhere where we can find long fur, I guess. Just have to be a little bit careful that we don't go onto the brighter skin. Okay. I think that's good. Yeah. I think that's nice. We have some more drapey skin right over here, or drapey fur. You too, Terminator. Welcome, man. Hope you had a nice day so far. I know some people have Fridays off. My boss is a prick though. I get no days off. Except Wednesdays. And Sundays too, actually. No, I'm a full-time streamer, dude. I'm a full-time content creator. No days off, no days off. Hope you feel better soon. I'm gonna introduce a bit of color variety over here too. Welcome, welcome, Bear. Okay. I'm gonna add a second layer of it a little bit closer towards the tips, so it'll be a more extreme effect there on the longest part. So the beard becomes a little bit more black near the bottom. We will highlight some of this back up. Same over here. Just the tips though. Just the tip. Just the tip looks best, you know, and it's just a visual difference. No, we don't want to go too ham with this. Do need this to be reasonably mirrored on both sides. So let's move it just smudging up. Okay. Okay, let's let that dry. Let's let that dry for a little bit. I think I'll also do some brighter colors on top of all of that. A little bit later on. Let me move this to the side here. Yo, Corey!
Ladies, how do you know he is a keeper and will never cheat on you? It's Friday afternoon, he is painting 40k figures in his room, with Star Wars playing in the background, and he is wearing his Pikachu shirt.
Yeah, the reason he will never cheat on you is because he can't talk to other women. Women terrify him. He's scared. He doesn't even know what words to use, dude. Thank you, Corey, for the 300 bits. No, nerds are definitely very loyal, I would say. Thank you, Corey. For the $3 a month. Oh, wait, no. That was just $3. Laurent's been putting up with my shit for 9 years, dude. It's been a little bit. I'll have to wait until this wash here is dry before we add a bit of a brighter highlight. Yeah. 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 Okay. I need to get my brightest colors over here. To do some manual highlighting on the skin. So let's try and get a different brush for that, actually. I'm gonna take a slightly smaller brush for that. I did the base coating of the skin a little while ago, but I think we can go a bit brighter in certain areas. Thinking about the light primarily. In the grim darkness of the far future, he is brave enough to wear a Pikachu shirt. Pikachu! Gotta work on my Pikachu pronunciation, it's not very good. Nine years is nothing? Are you flexing right now? Okay. We'll have to start with, I don't know, let's start with the face. I'll try to introduce some very bright highlights on the most raised up areas. Is this in the frame? Am I doing a decent job painting in the frame? I think so. So on all of the most raised up areas, I want to have a little bit of an emphasis. You don't have to go too crazy. These are the spots that would naturally take the most light. Mostly using just the tip of the brush here. Let's see. Pokemon Pocket is good. Oh, I heard some people talk about that recently. It's the new mobile game, right? I don't really know what the goal for that game is. I've never played it, but I have heard some people mention it. You're enjoying it? Maybe I need to go check it out. What's good on Bear? Welcome back. You're back from at Purgatory? That gives me a perfect opportunity to just mention to everybody, but no one in particular, that subscribers to the stream never see any ads. Did you know that? Just throwing it out there. Just, you know, just an observation, that's all. Do I play Warhammer? No, I don't play Warhammer. I just try to paint display models. I have a little shelf that I put my minis on. Okay. Trying to add a little bit of color variety there. So we haven't done manual highlighting like that on the other side yet. This one is looking a little bit more plain. I'm trying to add more of like a contrast between the dark and the lighter bits. Some of these spots are a little bit difficult to get to, but I think that's okay. Using a relatively large brush for this, but... the shelf, I mean, I'm looking at it right now. It basically, I can definitely post like an Instagram story or something. I don't have that many finished miniatures that I put up there, but... At this rate, we're running out of space. Sometime in the next half year or so. Have to come up with a better solution for storing them. I play Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder. Okay, you don't have a steady hand for painting? Fair enough. A lot of it is practice though. Like my hand has become steadier. I would like it to be more steady, but there's definitely a noticeable improvement when you regularly do it. I feel like nobody really has an innate very steady hand. Like unless obviously you have like tremors or something, or there's an actual reason to not have a steady hand, but I'm just saying like it is definitely practicable. You wrote your thesis about 40k minis? Oh shit, that's fun. Wait, what was it on, Cornelius? What was your thesis on? An excuse to buy Warhammer minis? I don't think that's good enough. Shooting requires a steady hand? Yeah, that's why I'm amazing at Call of Duty, Corey. It's about niche marketing methods in the economical science. Okay. Yeah, what about all the missed opportunities that Games Workshop is leaving on the table? Have we considered that? Do I still do StarCraft 2? Yes, absolutely. I upload a daily StarCraft video on YouTube. I commentate events and that sort of thing. Now today I'm not planning on streaming StarCraft, but I usually stream StarCraft on the daily too. Seems like Games Workshop does a great job with minimal marketing. Yeah. It's a lot of content creators. And a lot of people that just kind of subscribe to, I guess, the email newsletter. But there's also a lot of confusion. Like, if you are new to Games Workshop stuff, like I was earlier this year, because I've been painting for a relatively short amount of time. For example, they do a very poor job explaining what book you should be starting with if you are interested, or what video game you should maybe go ahead and check out, or what miniatures would be good to go ahead and paint as your very first try. Or, I don't know, like just a lot of basic low-hanging fruits that make the step from people to pick up a Games Workshop product relatively large. Like, it's very overwhelming initially. Now, I like doing that sort of research, but I can imagine a lot of folks just kind of look at it and they're like, seems like I need a lot of stuff. I guess they have the Games Workshop like starter kits, but they come with the most garbage brush that I've ever seen in my life. Like, genuinely, that brush must not cost them any more than like 3 cents to produce. It is like, you know those brushes you used in elementary school? The ones that, like, you know, people put glue on and stuff because kids are stupid, right? Yeah, it's just horrible brushes. No one's gonna enjoy any painting with a really shitty brush. It is genuinely the worst experience. You don't need anything fancy either, but a very cheap brush is really not gonna make painting very fun. They could have put in something there, like they make their own brushes, you know? They could have put something in there that's a little bit better. Because it really, I feel like a lot of people just look at it and they're like, oh my god, this is garbage, I can't control this. Like, this is way too hard for me. Likewise, I feel like also they don't cater that much to like more advanced painters. Like, all of their YouTube videos are about beginning painting, but very little about, like, they have amazing painters in-house. The people that do the box art are insanely good. I would love to see the process of designing the miniatures, you know, like about the steps from, you know, like there's so many easy things they can do to produce content. But also very, like, basic shit. I have now been painting since the beginning of this year, and I tried figuring out the rules for the tabletop, but I couldn't find them. The fact that apparently you're expected to buy a booklet that explains the rules of the game is nuts. Like, maybe that worked back in the 90s, but having to buy the newest iteration of the rules in a like, you can still sell those for people that like them, but I couldn't find it. Base rules are downloadable in PDFs for free? Okay. Well, I googled for it and I couldn't find it. The starting box that I bought did not have anything interesting included in that department. It just showed a couple of like very, very basic stuff, but definitely not like just low-hanging fruits, you know. There's a lot of easy shit you can do. You can find older rules on Wikipedia. They are all there. Right, but that's community driven, right? My point is that like I feel like it's really hard to onboard a new user. And I don't think they do a very good job with that sort of stuff. Yeah, I know one of the starting sets also didn't come with dice. Like, you can't play without dice, right? I don't even know. It just all seems a little bit silly. The rules are insane. Fair. But maybe they, you know, need to communicate that sort of thing a little bit better is what I'm suggesting. Obviously, they can do whatever they like, but they're clearly very successful. I just feel like there's a lot of low-hanging fruits of things they could do slightly better. But it's also one of those things where I feel like if you are in the business for a long time, it's one of those things that you just don't consider anymore. Anyways. The website is also very confusing to me. Every time I go to the website, it asks where I'm from. Why does the website of the Warhammer thingamajig not know the country that I am from in the first place? But why does it ask me every time? Why doesn't it install a cookie? It's so silly. Every time it asks, where are you from? And then you have to like go ahead and fill it out. I understand there's GDPR rules. But there's many other websites. Like if you go to like the H&M website, they will know that you're from the Netherlands. Why does the Warhammer website not know that? It's a bit weird to me, man. It's okay, it's fine, but... just a little bit confusing from time to time is all. Maybe the Netherlands doesn't exist. That could be. Here's another thing that blew my mind. When you first go to the Games Workshop website, and you say you see a picture of an Imperial Fist, a Space Marine, right? You go to the page for the Imperial Fist Space Marine. It does not give you suggestions for the paints that you should buy for that specific miniature. Why the fuck does it not give me suggestions on how I should paint it? It isn't included in the box. I have to go ahead and figure this out by myself. Why is it so, like, that seems silly, no? Like, if you are somebody, like, say you're buying a Christmas gift, say I'm like, Corey, I really want to buy you a box of, I don't know, Imperial Fist, right? It doesn't say which paints you should go ahead and pick up for that. Yeah, even Bob Ross had all the paint names scrolling across your screen. That was like the 90s, 80s, whatever. Because they know nobody uses their paint? Nah, their paint's very popular, dude. Citadel paints are very common. I guess they expect you to Google it and like find maybe content creators or something. But there's a lot of little basic things that I feel like are kind of silly, but anyways. Okay. What do you guys think of the face? I tried to highlight. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think it's nice. They are nice, right, Blade? I will warn you though, there are some shitty books in that series too. But the Horus Heresy is excellent, yes. You have you hate Erebus already? I haven't gotten to, so I know Erebus has his own dedicated book. I think so anyways. It's like book 14 or something of the horror, maybe 50, I don't know. Apparently he's not as much of a prick, but Erebus definitely is an absolute jerk. Okay, we're gonna add some highlights as well to the rest of the skin. Yeah, but apparently there's a little bit more to it than, you know, him just being straight up mean. I think the face is looking nice. I do want to add a little bit more of a dry brush now that all of this is dry to the beard. I think I'm gonna do some dusty skull. Maybe not dry brush. Maybe I'll just paint it on. Let's give it a try. I can use the edge of my my brush for that. This is actually the same color as the base coat for the skin. I don't know if this is going to be slightly too bright. I think it's good. It's a very dark beige, but am I crazy for manually doing this? Am I Lowko? I might be Lowko. At this point, there's no way to tell. I'm currently reading 1,000 Suns, which I think is book 13? Something like that. The one that I really didn't like so far, the one that I actually returned, was Battle for the Abyss. Battle for the Abyss from the Horus Heresy is not my type of book. But 1,000 Suns is about the 1,000 Suns and Magnus and everything, which is very good so far. Like, basically all the other Primarchs are at war, and everybody is doing their own shit. And Magnus is like, ooh, mountain. That's basically what I've gathered so far. Like, all the other Primarchs are busy going to war and, like, doing important stuff and furthering the Great Crusade and all that. And Magnus is like, ooh, mountain. That's basically it. I don't really quite understand why there is a mountain or what we're doing with the mountain at this stage in the book. There's something up with the mountain, but he loves the mountain a little too much. And he's basically AFKing, you know? He's like that teammate that says he will come back, but he's not really coming back. Battle for the Abyss was just, I don't know, it was not interesting to me. I don't know why I didn't like it. But it just never got going. I need to wait until this is dry. It is a little bit brighter than I was hoping for, but I think it's fine. The thing about the Horus Heresy is that there's so many different writers that it's a little tricky for me to click links when I'm painting, because I have to go all the way back to the computer and put everything away. I'll check it out later if I don't forget. But there's a lot of different writers for the Horus Heresy, which is what making, like, some of it is really great, and then others are, like, anything from, like, Dan Abnett, for example, is going to be great. I think after the first 3 books, the one that's really good after that is Fulgrim. I think Fulgrim is amazing. And then Legion. Legion is also very good. I think I would like to have just a bit of that previous color too. It's a little bit more brown. Especially near the darker section over here. I feel like this color is a bit too bright. What's going on, Yogis? I remember you, man. Giga Chat Yogis is what they call them. How are you doing, Yogis? The stream can finally begin. Yogis is here. You can hear the murmuring in the stream chat. Oh, is that Yogis? Oh, I always love it when Yogis tunes in. Do you hear the people sing? Singing the song. I'm doing great, dude. Can't complain. Fucked up a little bit over here. I wonder if I can fix that with some battle mud wash. We'll see. You're gonna leave immediately? Alright, dude. Take care. Best 2 minutes of the stream. We've peaked! It's all downhill from here. At least you were here for it, you know? Yo!
Happy Friday to the beautiful and sexy people of chat and to the rat god enthusiast and god emperor himself Lowko. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day so far.
Thank you very much. Mickey, I didn't even need to check whose username that was. I knew immediately who that was going to be. Thank you, Mickey. Fellow rat enthusiast. I think the face is turning out really nice so far. Hell yeah. Okay. We gotta do the rest of the body. Stop zooming in on his rotting skin. It's not rotting, it's a sophisticated look. This looks more like a goat than a rat. Yeah. I've got a feeling that the prophet of the horned rat may be slightly demonic. Just a tad, you know? I think that's too bright. I'll let it dry, but should have gone a little bit darker there. I mean, this is the brightest section of the arm, I guess. Okay. I will definitely be using a bit of a varnish, yes. I'm thinking just a very matte varnish, but maybe I'll change it. And smoothen out some of the washes. Because we have a little bit of a splotchiness there. Honestly not bad. I do want to be a little bit careful about that. Keep the rat looking nice and diseased, you know? That's what we want. Nice and gross. Nice and diseased. That's the vibe we're going for. The grosser, the better. Yeah, you look at it and you're like, ugh, God, if I step any closer, I'm gonna get sick myself. AKA people over 40? I don't think people over 40 are generally diseased, dude. Now we want to think about where the sun comes from. So the sun, for those of you unfamiliar, it's an IRL light source. And generally speaking, it's up above. So we want to try and see if we can replicate some of the extra lighting coming in from the top. Create like a brighter spot towards that light source. It's a nuclear reactor? Yes. I mean, I was trying to do baby steps here, Muktavus, but you immediately jumped to Like, what did you say was the name of that gruesome miniature painting style? People call it grimdark. I think that's what you're thinking of. This is not grimdark, though. I don't want this guy to be grimdark. Although you could make this a grimdark rat. Yo, Shellex! Thank you very much for the 6 months. We gotta do the hand. We gotta still brighten up the hand a little bit, but I don't think that's too bad. What's up, Mugetsu? Mugetsuga? One of my favorite dark side space gladiators. Mugetsu Gabri. The one, the only. Gotta be careful I don't make the beautiful staining that we've done. Make this guy look like a chain smoker, you know? We don't want to remove any of that chain smoking yellow-fingered feature. Just want to add highlights. Okay. Oh shit! It's your Saint's Day. Is today Gabriel's Day? I don't know what Saint's Day really means. Is this like a name day? Or am I getting things confused again? I feel very, I feel a little silly sometimes. But thank you for tuning in on your Saint's Day. It is Gabriel and Michael. Yo, happy Saints Day. We are blessed by the angel Mugetsu Gabriel himself. That's him right there. You see, there he is. There he is. Trying to add a little bit of that brown vibe back in. This is a little bit too bright here for my liking. Okay. 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 Let's add some highlights as well to the fur. See if it can come together. I looked it up, Lowko. Today is also cook something bold and pungent. Yo! It's cook something bold and pungent day? Huge. When I think of bold and pungent, I think of Mugetsu Gabriel. No, wait, no, it's no. They're just sharing a day. They're just sharing. Bold and pungent. Saint Gabe. Is this a rat? I mean, if you squint, you can kind of see that it's a rat-ish. At least it wasn't me being called out this time. I never call anybody out. This slander seems entirely unreasonable. Reddy's got them apple bottom jeans and the arms with the fur, Sorry. We're painting a lot of fur, chat. This sort of thing happens. I'm sorry. A man can only paint fur for so many hours. After an hour and a half, we start singing. Yeah. It's also Friday, right? It's casual Friday at Lowko Towers. Which is why I'm only wearing a sweater. That's the only thing I'm wearing. We take casual Fridays really serious here at the Lowko Towers.